guys, welcome back to Hunkin' Junkin'. Today we're just going to dive right in. This is part 2 of the Volkswagen, well, the BANDAI king size Volkswagen build. So stay tuned, let's get this thing knocked out. Alright, so this is what the inside looks like after we got done. And the bottom and everything. If you can remember, I don't think I showed a lot of this very good the last time, but basically what I had done 10 years ago was I just cut across here and folded them up. You see the cut marks. And really bad up here. So that's why it was all jaked up and real flimsy and everything, just needed to be repaired. So now it's nice and stiff. I need to get all that out. Alright, got our little tabs here. Go ahead and pull that back out. And tonight, while I was just now taking this apart, I had an epiphany. You guys are in for a real special treat. I'll tell you why. Normally what I do is, I come in here and I make me a template with my paper. Come down in here, make me a firewall, cut the sides, make me a firewall, and go through a bunch of rigmarole and a bunch of trouble to make a firewall and start my interior. While I was taking this interior out, I realized, man, that's got gauges in it. It's already contoured to the front and the back. I can cut it somewhere down in here, just kind of bend some of this down and have me a real cool firewall. And then I might be able to cut from here to here and make this my seats. So let's see how that works out. So let's put that back in the tabs. See, that's how it was. It's just real flat and grody. So I think what I want to do here is I want to bend it down. Yeah. So I think my bend. Now guys, you're seeing this just as I am. I've never done it this way before, so I can't tell you exactly how this bad boy's gonna turn out. And I think this little tin stuff, it's just so flimsy and easy to booger up. Let me grab my, I've got a rubber mallet. Let me grab that. Get in the hole. Now we're getting somewhere, Paw Paw. Looky there. Got us a real groovy dash. There we go. Now you can see down in there. And it's already contoured. I think if I cut it about maybe right there. Handy dandy Jilson shears, fellas. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go right down the middle of that. Take your time. Let them do their job. Alright, so we got our piece cut. Let's see how she fits. Almost like a glove. Need to kind of bend that a little bit. Still thinking, fellas, this one's coming together. This is brand new design. You're watching it unfold just like I am. So let me get this bent. This way, don't we? All right, so I think we got her about where we want it. Let's get them lined up. I'm trying to watch the camera and do this, and it's kind of, see, we got them pretty close. So, as you can see, there's holes right here for the tab. There's one there. There's one here and one here. This tab hole is a lot further from the fender edge than this one. So it looks like I need to use the back of this one, front of that one, and I can just use my tabs. Alright, so I'm going to line it up with the front of this tab and the back of this tab. I got my little magnet here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stuff that right on up in there. Now, oh, we're close. Yeah. Let me go tack that in. I think we're right there on the spot. Alright, so we got it shoved in there. It wasn't easy. I did kind of make it, let me get it here where you can see. I did kind of make it a little bit short, and it didn't really want to get up there in them tabs. But I finally got it. And it looks really good. I really like that. Alright, so we got our firewall and everything pretty much dialed in. Close enough anyway for this toy. So now we need to make some seats. And I'm thinking something like this, but this is a little bit too wide. But it'll go in here like that. I got this process from a very good friend of mine. His name is Taylor Carnes. You can find him on Facebook. He makes some really cool toys, man. He makes some really good stuff. So if you're on Facebook, you see the name Taylor Carnes, you know he's a good dude. He's got some good stuff. But I kind of stole this process from him. He's probably going to get mad at me for telling it. But we're going to do it anyway. So I cut me out a little piece strip of metal here. It's 2 inches wide, 3 3/4 inches long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure 1/4 inch on each side. Before we go bend them up, what we need to do is cut a little V out right here and do a little something like that on the top. There. Now I'll hit that with the hammer and then we'll go fold them up. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys how to use your vise here. I would normally do this on my brake. Let's get him right on our line. Right there. We got us a seat. Yeah. Got us a set of seats. Let's go put them in and see how they look, and then we'll make a perch. Normally what I'm going to do here is I need about a 1/2 inch to spot weld down, and then I'm going to come up 1 inch and then another 1/2 inch to weld to the bottom of the seat. So I'm going to make like a little channel. So we got our little pieces bent. Basically what we're going to do is something just like that. Let me go spot weld these on. I'll be right back with you. Alright, now we got both our seats in. See how they fit. Alright, so before I get to my surprise, we need us a backsplash here. Or whatever you want to call it. I don't know what the proper terms are. Fingers crossed. I'm sure we'll have to adjust it some. Oh yeah, that fits really, really nicely. Perfect. Now, for your surprise. Voila! Tight knit red corduroy. Cover the seats and to put in the floor. So let's get our edge straight. Okay. So that's 1.5 inches. I'm gonna say 2 1/4. Yeah, there we go. So, Gorilla Glue, fellas, with the paintbrush in it. There. Let me do the other one, and I'll put some in the floor too. I want to make sure the floor is all covered up. we'll put it all in and then we'll do our axles. It don't look all that great on the sides, especially that side. I doubt you'll see much of that. This side looks really good, but look what it's going in, man. I mean, you know, let's have a look. All right, so we got our car put together here. We got our bottom on. So now we need to mark our axles. Normally the best way to do it is to go straight above the old axle holes, but this one, since the frame is so jacked up, I don't know. So I'm gonna put them up here and see. So basically what you do is you just find the center of your wheel well. Wherever the center of your wheel well, wherever the tire looks good at, you put it in the middle of the well, hold it on, and mark it. So let me drill the holes and mount the axles, and I'll come back with you and show you the finished product. Well guys, here she is. She's all wrapped up. She's got everything I'm going to do to it for a while. I've had this old toy for about a good 10 years. And this is the most I've ever done with it. It normally sits over in a corner by itself. So now I'm pretty proud of it. But as you can see, the interior's in there real nice and bright red. Bright red shag, carpet, cool interior. Now the coolest thing about this car is that sun faded to gold on the driver's side. You turn it around here and it's still the red. So yeah, she's a sweetheart. I love this toy. Well guys, thank you very, very much for watching. Stay tuned, hit that like and subscribe, and be ready for the next episode because it's only getting better from here.